Just in time.
I'll just have to wait for that bit, don't I? Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday. It's Thursday. I told you I am so tired today. It is Wednesday. It is 8 o'clock. It means one thing. It is 3 men and a vape show on No Smoking Day. It is time for people to quit. That's what it is. It's time for people to quit. We are joined by our normal casters and also the wonderful Benny Vapes, a good old mate of mine. Well, a good old mate of all of ours.
Yeah. Thank you.
The original Benny Vapes Hands.
I know. It's still going, that,
it is, mate. Everybody uses it all
goes.
the time. Benny Vapes Hands, that's what we call it. Arlie's giving me the shock of my life because he didn't let me know if he was okay, but he's just turned up, so we are really happy that he's here. Are you all right, Arlie?
Yeah.
You did it on purpose for a dramatic entrance, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I just...
Thought, fuck
I got here, didn't I? I've literally just sat down, so no one's prepared.
No, don't worry about
Be all
it.
right all night type thing.
Don't worry about it. And how's my wonderful Mr. B?
I'm awesome. To get Harley here for the show, I've had to promise to keep my words short so I don't interrupt him anymore. So I'm going to keep very short from now on. From this point, take it away, Aidan.
Do you know then, right? A nightmare happened. As you were talking, I was trying to get live chat up. So then this video started playing. So I had you talking live, then you talking like 3 seconds behind. For a very brief second of my life, there were 2 Mr. B's. It was genuinely the worst time of my life.
Benny Vapes, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but we sort of get people, I get casted. It's not me, I don't do this. We had it with Salford and we had it with Simon. They used to have a little bit of a ding-dong at each other, didn't they? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know what it is, and I've not done anything at all. How are you doing, my mate?
All right, mate. All right, yeah. It's been a while.
It has, yeah. I can't remember. Yeah. You've been on a few times, I know, but I can't remember when the last one you were on.
I have. I don't know what it. Probably about 18. It might have been about a year. It was during lockdown, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, during lockdown when everybody had a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah. Whenever we're doing fuck all.
Well, did you carry on working through lockdown?
Yeah. Worked all the way through. Didn't get COVID. Went to a wedding and got COVID.
There's a lot of people who've been like that. They said I've not caught it, and then they've ended up all the way through pandemic, and now everything's out. They've got it.
Yeah. It's strange with that.
Somebody
said you could have more than 30 people in. That was it.
Yeah, everybody's got it. I love watching people now to a train station, and they're holding, the rails all the way down, and they're holding them all, and then at the end of it they're going. And I'm thinking, oh, hold on a minute. It's probably not a good idea, that. How many people have run their hands down that rail?
Well, the thing is, it's all gone, hasn't it? It's all gone because you walk into a supermarket now, and before you had to put hand sanitizer on, and you had to squirt your trolleys and wash your trolleys and all that. There's none of that now. You just walk in.
Well, since the Ukraine war, you don't even hear it out here.
I think nowadays you can't afford masks. It costs £4.50 per mask now.
I think the worst thing they did was introduce masks. Because the very second they introduced masks, people stopped social distancing. That week, I walked into so many people that were stood too close to me. What the fuck? No, the mask on instead of social distancing. You have to do both at the same time. Fuck off! Leave me alone.
This is why, during lockdown and stuff, this is why I didn't like going outside. Because social distancing for you is one thing. Social distancing for me is another, because you have to have 2 meters from you. If someone takes 2 meters from me, that's like a 13-meter gap.
Fucking hell. Do you know what did make me laugh, though, with people with masks? Were them ones who, wore it but didn't wear it over the nose?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And you'd
fucking
say
hell.
to
Got
him,
it there.
yeah, just underneath it like that. And you say, "So what you do?" Well, I can't breathe. So the whole point. Okay, stupid. Once
So
again,
you know
a big shout out to everybody in chat. Thank you so much for joining us week in, week out. You are a bunch of stars. We're going to be talking to Benny about what's been going on since the last time he's been on the show. We're also going to do a little bit of tech, a little bit of the deals, and also a little bit later on, because with Aldi being busy, he hasn't done the hand checks, so we'll do the hand checks later on. And you will also have your chance to win yourself some of the lovely Rochford Project a little bit later on. And don't forget, in the corner, it is 3 Men Vape to get yourself 15% off. I think I got that all out in time.
You did. Before we go any further, can I just ask you a question? Something I've been meaning to ask you since like during the live. Why are you dressed like you're about to go on a hike?
Well,
Normally you're like in your t-shirts and stuff, but you got your windbreaker, your hat on. Are you cold, son?
yeah, well, this room, actually, the front room where I am, or the studio, is we've got a big bay window, so it's absolutely freezing when the bay window are on. Everywhere's lovely and warm in the house, but this one's like a cool room. But
It's like you turned heating off being supporting Ukraine.
I
Fuck
see,
the
yeah, well,
Russians,
we've got
turn
it
off.
costs that much, doesn't it, now?
Yeah, yeah.
It costs that much. All kids would just bought them a load more jumpers. We're cold, get it on.
I got some thermal underwear.
Yeah, so I'm sat here actually though in shorts and t-shirt, and I put this on because I was a little bit nippy. So yeah, long gone of the days of me doing a good old run around. Believe me.
I still dress in shorts and t-shirt, no matter what time of year it is. I'd be window opening in winter, but then again, I could survive in Antarctica naked.
They might throw you back in though.
They might throw me back in, yes, or a polar bear would go, fucking hell, McDonald's has turned up.
So I will talk to Benny Vapes and Mr. B before the show about it is no smoking day today. Now I haven't seen that much on social media, but Benny did say that it's been a lot on Twitter. All the
The Twatterites have been going at it.
Yeah,
Nails and tongs,
UKVA has
haven't they?
been doing it and that. You know, a few shops have been putting it up. I think Riot Squad have put some up, Just Juice have put some up. So there've been a few that have been putting it up like on Twitter. But other than that, no, I've not seen a great deal of all else.
I think again last year. I don't know if you remember, Ali. We actually met nobody. There was nothing. There was nothing on any media sites I saw at all that it was no smoking day.
Yeah, I think that last year Vapemill were pretty much only company in the entire world that went, oh, it's no smoking day.
Yeah,
and that's the only reason I knew it were anyway.
But it was weird last October. The year before last, there were loads of companies handing out free, like,
pod systems.
Little pod systems and stuff. Last October, there were hardly anything. There was maybe 1 or 2 companies doing it. And it surprised me then. I thought, fucking hell, it's October. This is like your bread and butter period.
I don't know about you lot in chat.
Nothing
Please
going
let us know what you think. Should it be now where companies who have got these sort of little pod systems, like your T18s and stuff like that, where they could maybe send a shop, 10 of them, 15 of them, and if some new people come in to start them off, here you go. It's no smoking day, so we're going to try and get you off the stinkers.
Well, it's a good way to get people coming back to a shop, though, isn't it?
Yeah, because they're going to come back for the juice and the coils.
Yeah. I mean, especially if you've got like a town centre shop, you could have someone stood outside the shop just handing them out. Here, smoker, come here. Put that in your mouth and crack on some.
Yeah.
Come back to us when you're finished.
Well, Vape around Bush used to do it, didn't they? If you gears your rest of your fags, we'll gear with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did that at a few shows, didn't they, Benny?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that they've done it at shows before. That you could go into the show. I think they did down at Jam, didn't they?
Yeah.
They did it down there.
Vape around Bus seems to make sense because obviously that just pulls up and people always go, what's that? But at a Vape Expo, it seems a bit redundant to me. I know all the exhibition holders smoke, but I meant people that are going to the expos generally vapors.
Do you know what, though? You'd be so surprised. I know there'll be people in chat who's been there, Bunny and that will know that when we've gone back to the hotel, you've got people who are actually working on the stands are smoking.
Yeah.
They're out there, the smoking. We've even seen them, like, out the back of the expo, going out for a fag break.
Yeah.
Well, I can't remember. I think
couldn't
it
do
was the expo. And I always take my mate with me whenever I go to an expo, and it was the expo where all the pod mods started coming out. So there were the Vinci and the RPM.
Yeah.
They were both identical. And he was like, well, I want to buy one, but I don't know which one. So we were going between the stalls, looking at the different specs, but mainly the coils that are available. And we asked this woman behind counter, and she's like, got a phone out, started looking at it. I was like, this is your launching product. How the fuck are you getting your phone out to look at what coils it takes?
I
That's
hit
ridiculous.
the fucking roof. I was in charge of that.
Well, they had it where the RPM had all come out and that, and then the actual company who made the RPM really started the next expo, and they were all just exactly the same, that square sort of shape.
Yeah.
They were all the same. And one of them called Clunge or something.
That one.
They were it was like either clunge or clap or something. Somebody will tell me in chat. They They obviously didn't know what it meant, but it was either. I think it was something to do with lady parts. I think.
Is this like the scrotum that came out from Las Vegas?
Yeah, it might have been. It might have been the Vag stand or something like that.
Vagisil.
The Vagisil. Yeah, just don't get it on your lips. It's
The Minge Master 5,000.
yeah. But that is a great idea. Is to give this time a day like this is to get out there and give free pods out. Like the sort of systems. They have to be pods. They can be where there's still a tank and a coil, and you fill it up, and you can get them onto the right juice. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Talking about juice,
Going on that, the Vupu Q, the Vupu Vinci Qs retails at £10. Yeah, I mean that is just giveaway perfection, isn't it? Because it's built-in coils. There you go. You don't have faff. All you have to do is put juice in it. That's all you have to do. £10 a kit.
Same with the Zross, the Vapor SL Zross. You know, the cheapest chips, Zross, X-Ross, Twatty Face, whatever you want to call it. But they're just cheapest chips. I think you pick them up for like less than a tenner.
Yeah, they did
Yeah,
that.
the
with
mini's about 11 quid, isn't it?
Yeah, they did it about. They did it with the O Small as well, didn't they? That were not a bad vape. But talking about juice, obviously you're coming up. Are you over your 100th show now? Or are you coming up? To it?
Well, on the mixing show.
Yeah.
Isn't it in? It's on 63 on the UK e-liquid mixing show, but we've done Benny and Friends before that. So technically, yes, we're probably past the 100 show on the mixing show, but not as the mixing show as it is now. So we're on 63, 64, something like that.
And it is a fantastic show, and obviously we plug it week in, week out. If you want to get into mixing, please go and check this show out. It's straight away after us at 9 o'clock. And who's on that show with you?
We've got Graham Net Reality. We have got Bill the Chair from the Late Night Vape Show.
He's brilliant.
We have Liam, who's a mixer, and we have Tim, Advocate for Liberty.
Most people will know, but for anyone who doesn't, Graham Net Reality is Amatorium.
Amatorium.
Yeah, he mixes really, really good mixer. We are pretty damn lucky in this country at the minute with the amount of people. You've got Nevans who's come out with his own line, and you've obviously got Graham, and you've got Jay who does the Rochford project. You've got Jane who does the Shy Tots. We've got a load of really good mixers, and obviously you've got Live Lounge Liquids as well. We've got quite a lot of really good mixers in this country, and we're lucky, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Currently enjoying some of the Yanks' finest with Element.
I'll kill you, Coyle.
Well, yeah, it will, but as a rebuild, it's not really an issue. You just clean your coil down the way you go. I won't put it in a sub-on. Ooh, fuck that.
But yeah, we're really lucky. The show's gone from strength to strength, hasn't it? I really do like that.
Oh,
show.
yeah. No, it's doing really well. Like I say, we started off with just a little idea and then sort of snowballed to 5 people on. Bobo stepped down because he's busy. Well, he's not. He's doing work. He's doing other things. He's doing a Naked Poet fucking Wednesday night in a club.
What, on OnlyFans?
No, on the club in Liverpool. If you want to go over and see him, he's naked doing poetry.
Pass.
What, is he literally naked?
No.
I can't think of anything worse than watching a naked bloke with a bunch of scousers around me.
He's doing this open mic thing, and usually open mics where you strange people get out. He does bands and all this lot. It's just an open mic night.
I did see that one where we were in Comedy Club, and
did you see that?
Yeah,
he got roasted, didn't he?
He got roasted in that.
Yeah.
I just as soon as I thought about Bobo naked, it were like Jesus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, got a little loincloth on.
Little loincloth.
Yeah, so he's doing an open mic on a Wednesday night in Liverpool.
Woe is me!
That's it. That's what I said to him. You'll have a naked poet coming in, just randomly getting up there.
Yeah.
So if you're over in Liverpool, go check him out. Just like say, if you're a singer or band or whatever.
I tell you what, open mic nights are fucking awesome. I used to have one in Birmingham. There used to be a coffee shop that used to do it. And I used to love going to that. Just absolutely fantastic nights. You always come across some fucking idiot that wants to do something.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Well, even the singing open mic nights are really good, but the comedy stuff is really good when people come over here. They're either that bad, they're funny, or you know what I mean? I've seen quite a lot. And obviously, the Sunday show is still going from strength to strength. You've changed, obviously, a few casters have changed around.
It's had more casters than BP.
Yeah. I think I checked out last week's show, and I think it was just you and Blazing.
Yeah, that's because, what is it? Josh Ireland had moved again. He couldn't get Saturday. He couldn't get internet.
Isle of Wight had moved.
Could it? Yeah, he'd moved another 12 inches that way. Wind. No, I wasn't feeling too well. So yeah.
So who are the casters now? If people ain't caught it, it's on a Sunday at 9 o'clock.
Sunday night. It is. So there's me, Blazing, and Josh. Vaping with CJ. That's his main ones now. Mick jumps in when he's free. And everybody else just jumps in and out when Ian comes back every now and again above the clouds when he's not busy. Because he's changed his job now, so we'll keep trying to get him on a little bit more. Because he now works for Dispergo.
Yeah, we had him on with the lads the other week, which was brilliant to see him all again. And it's not from his job what he did before. It's a massive change, isn't it? Really,
it's TikTok king.
He is. I keep watching it. Saying about TikTok king though, I was sat having a poo, clicking through it today, and all of a sudden this Benny Vapes comes up.
He is, yeah.
And
TikTok, yeah.
I can't get the hang of TikTok. I don't. There's nothing really goes on in my life enough for me to fucking film with.
See, just put it on your thing, and just show your products off. That's it. It's literally what it is, and it's just show your products off when you've got them. Just another way of getting out. I know there's that. Is it Vape Show? John, whatever he's called.
Yeah.
John Vape. Yeah, he does reviews on there, doesn't he? Like a short review.
What's TikTok's policy with vaping though? Is it a bit like Facebook where you can't really?
It's fine, no problem with that. It's charity. No problem.
Yeah. There's quite a lot of people on there that do it. But like I say, there's a different one. Chandler's on there, isn't he, from vaguely vaping related podcasts. He does like comedy skits as well as vaping. He does that on there. So yeah, it's good. Do you know, right? I've never bothered with TikTok till, like I say, I was looking. You start scrolling through, and there's that. I don't know if you see. There's a guy that does like he's a father and the son, and he does people sort of do the bobblehead of him. I don't know if you've seen that because he went on about it the other day that someone who did the video got more views on her video using his material than he did, and he's monetized. And he's like, I got 3 million, she got 20 million.
Yeah.
And he's stealing my content. He says, stealing my content. You know, at least give me some credit for it in your notes and not make it out that it's your own stuff.
It is one of the things, though, TikTok. We use. I don't know if you use it, Ali, but it's you get there, you'll go to the toilet, and before you're there, and you just can't stop it.
Yeah.
Do you know, Corey does this thing where he'll be sat there with his tower and his 2 monitors and all his other electronic using things. Oh, it's a nightmare. But his game will be loading for like 15 seconds, and he'll be on TikTok. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just. It's loading. You impatient fucker. I remember playing fucking FIFA 94 and it loading for about half an hour. And I used to sit there quite happily and wait. These kids visit loading for 15 seconds and be like TikTok.
Look, I remember going back to Spectrum days. You'd be waiting 25 minutes. You'd go and have a bath thinking, right, I can play my game now. And then it had crashed.
Yeah. Commodore 64 used to do the same thing.
I'm just thinking in regards to the TikTok vaping thing. Whether that'll still be acceptable if they reclassify it. Because if they reclassify it as a smoking product, then that does put it quite into the firing line, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It all depends with it. Is it run by China?
Yeah, it is Chinese.
China. So you might be all right. Well, it was something else before TikTok, wasn't it?
I thought Facebook owned it.
No,
not TikTok, no. They own Instagram, don't they?
Yeah.
On everything.
Yeah.
They own Instagram and WhatsApp.
Meta owning everything, telling you how to live your life.
Yeah, when are they going to? Because obviously that's what they're going to have a new name, aren't they?
They've changed
No,
it.
they already have. Yeah.
They've already changed it.
Yeah, already changed it.
Well,
It's now Meta.
It's not come up. Mine still says Facebook.
No. It'll still say Facebook, but it's now
Owned.
Meta's sort of like the umbrella.
All right, so that's all the rest of them are like sister companies.
Yeah.
Subsidiaries.
Yeah, subsidiaries.
Yeah.
That's
Are you
how
on-
I say it, subsidiary.
Subsidiary.
I sound like I'm trying to do an aborigine.
Yeah.
Subdidgeridoos. Oh.
So
you
I'll tell you
watch on-
what. Sorry, go on, bro.
Go on, I was going to say on TikTok, are you subscribed to Yorkshire slang?
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, it's where they put all proper digs everybody that's not Yorkshire. It's like they put. It's good. Have a look at them. It's good. It's all Yorkshire stuff.
Whatever pops up, and if I quite like it, I'll follow him.
If it's Yorkshire stuff, it is good in it. Let's face it.
Yeah. It's all Yorkshire slang if anybody's looking for it.
Yeah, it's funny. There is some sketches on there that do really make me laugh. I do like a bit of Pamela Pumpkin. We're going to do, people are catching us on the replay, or as Benny Vapes nicked it and said it's the Replay Rangers.
Replay Rangers, yeah.
This one's for all the cool cats on the replay.
Yeah, he has a thing with Tonto coming up, don't you?
Yeah. I've got it on. I've got some merch as well that's got it on front. Says
Have you?
hashtag Replay.
Where can they get this merch?
Yeah, you
Please
can get
get
a
a
lot
Lone
of
Ranger
Company
face
NG.
mask.
It's Hip Hop's sister site.
Right.
You get flip flops. You can get flip flops. You can get hats. You can get jeggings. Get hoodies.
With Replay Ranger on it.
Yeah, with Replay Ranger on. Yeah.
Problem is, you won't want to walk through like Glasgow with that on, would you?
no,
Not to walk into Celtic side of it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not Rangers.
Yeah,
Can
you
we-
can have it
can we-
without Ranger on, but
Can we please get Harley a Lone Ranger mask? Just for the replay side of it.
He looks really impressed with that.
No, that's his resting bitch face.
Yeah.
he's looking more and more like Harry Potter. That's what I keep looking at.
Yeah.
He just needs a little scar on the head.
Well, that's why I wear my art, to hide the scars.
Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
It's like Harry Potter and the Teletubby Man and the Love Child.
I'm a wizard. Danny Turner, great show, guys. Nice to see Flat Cap again. You guys make a Wednesday night. And sorry for the lost guy. For the lost guys, I'm sure I'm supposed to say. Sounds amazing, guy. Rest easy. Army Man Brad, dude, you usually first to comment what happened. Great show, guys. I'm glad to see Flat Cap is alive. Every time I see Flat Cap, it makes me wonder if Harley is just a flat cap that's being jumped on by Super Mario.
Oh.
Let it go. Let it go. It's all good. Kieran Aberle. Great show, lads. Flat Cap was a good guest. How do I get on hand checks list? Kieran, I'll reply to you in a sec. But basically, guys, if anyone isn't on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, you need to join Facebook group, Free Men in the Vape Show. And I post every Wednesday at some point between morning and afternoon. And you just comment on that. Or just post it on
every
the wall.
Wednesday. You post every Wednesday? Where's today's post?
He's only missed today's.
That's still false advertising. Still false advertising.
I'm trying to get people to join the group, and you're all like, "Oh, no, it's shit. It doesn't even post every week." But if you aren't on Facebook, feel free to send your picture of your hand check. I don't want fucking other dodgy shit to Harley
does.
at futurefy.co.uk. I shall reply that to you now, Kieran. And Rob Stanley entered the giveaway for Rochford with the comment, Rochford.
He did. I didn't notice that. I'm thinking he must have forgot that he was on the replay. So, but we love Rob Stanley. He's lovely. Thank you so much to everybody who has commented. The Replay Rangers, we love you all. Benny Vapes hands to him. So make sure you get in touch with us. And if you are watching on the replay, leave us a little thing down below. So, Benny, are you looking forward to Expo?
Yes.
That was the first time I met you. Was at Expo.
It was. Yeah. The first one I'd ever been to.
Yep. All them. Who did you go with? You went with West Yorkshire Vapor one time.
West Yorkshire Vapor, yeah. Which were a bit. I just met up with her. I just said I was going down on my own. Will someone hold my hand, basically? But a shout out, will someone hold my hand? Because I'm a bit scared.
Yeah. I haven't seen him for a little while. West Yorkshire Vapor.
I ain't seen him for a while. He was doing what is it? Ghost hunting. That's what he was doing. But I hadn't seen him for a while. I hadn't heard from him for a while neither. So
I know he had a lot of family issues. I think his brother passed away, didn't he? And I know he had a lot of family issues. But Because was he doing a show with Mank at one point?
Yeah, that didn't last long though, did it? Do you know what I mean? So,
Isn't Mank doing something like that? Is it wandering around with Paul now?
Paul, yeah, something like that, out and about with Paul or something. It's called.
I've not caught that up. I'm gonna have to catch that up.
Yeah.
I've not seen it, but yeah. So, are you looking forward to this one?
Yes, I'm going down. I'm only doing 2 days. I'm doing the Friday and the Saturday, so I'm stopping over Friday night.
What, you at the premiere in?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
nice. We'll have a good old beer.
Yeah. You're going to what is it? Awards though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to World's Friday night. Yeah, but we come back later on.
Yeah. So and then Saturday, I'll meet and greet everybody.
Yeah,
and then come home.
I haven't heard if there's a reviewers area this time now.
I don't know. When you look at plans, there's not a chill out area, is there? There's a bar, food.
I can see one being made.
Yeah. just stick over one of empty stalls.
We have
a piece of paper in corner stuck on, written 5 minutes ago.
Reviewers.
Well, in the like when I first ever went and started go, you didn't have it. It was just like they had like sort of a chill out area, and that's where we went. We just put one little side where Gailey Bops and Bunny used to be, and everybody from because obviously it was a network at that point, and we'd just sit there, and you could leave your bags and go and have a wander around, and then come back, and everybody sort of take turns.
The only thing I keep thinking right now is I would be the world's shittest ghost hunter. I really would.
Why?
Well, for a start, if I have to run from a ghost, I'm fucked. I ain't going to go anywhere. What am I supposed to do? Yo, love, calm down a second.
I think he's been watching too much fucking Scooby-Doo. You'd have to run from it.
Yeah. Just you could do a Derek O'Connor and just say, help me. What would his Indian mate called? He's
I remember
spirit
once.
guy.
Sam. Sam.
Yeah, Sam, that one. Yeah.
Come on, Sam, help me.
Help me.
In
Sam.
Blackpool, there used to be like this haunted house thing. You paid like £5 a person to go through. And me and this big group went through, but I was at the front. And a few people at the back, 'cause you had people like with fake swords coming out and jumping out and all that shit. And like, it was a little bit freaky, but it's fake. And there was a couple of girls behind, and all of a sudden they got scared and started pushing. I had to stop, turn around and go, "Oi, I've got one speed." Whether you get scared or not, I've got one speed.
Yeah, it's Sierra's gone. Sierra's gone. Sierra's gone.
Fuck that shit.
So I'll tell you what, we'll let Arlie have a little bit of a break, and we'll go and do something a little bit different. We'll do the deals of the week.
Not the
A message from deep within the jungle. I've searched high and low for a lot of the deals. So here from Vape, deals of the week.
Mr. B, your deals of the week, brother. I have to put you on the big screen now.
Yeah, Harley loves my deal so much, he's fucked off. Right, folks, I've got some cracking deals for you guys. Oh, I tell you what, blokes, you're going to get erections. Girls, you're going to get tingles in your nether regions. It's going to start off over at eSig 1 for the Waterford Troll X RTA. Was $34.99.
Put you down a bit.
Snippet at $18.99. It comes in depressing blue, shitty blue, and gold. So yeah, but you get that nice little drip tip, and we all love a gold speckled drip tip. That's $18.99 over at eSig 1.
Was it as good as a smock drip tip?
I was just about to say, is it Smockle?
No, it's pretty. It's pretty. Keeping with eSig 1, the BENNY Vape Kylin M Pro RTA has just been reduced from $34.99 to $23.99. You get it in stainless steel, rainbow, and gold. If you like yourself a bit of Kylin, get yourself over there. Now, I've chose this next one because I love the look of it. It's the Wismec Relu RX-G box mod. Dropped from $54.99 to $38.99. I used to have the original one of these. And it's just something a bit different in it. You've got the...
That one looks
the
like Iron Man, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've got the Iron Man up there. I think that's my favourite one. The silver and green. I think that looks lovely. But there's only 2 of them left. So that's it for $38.99. Just keeping with eSig 1, there is a check in the post, ladies and gentlemen. Is the THC Elite MTL RTA Pro Edition. It was $34.99. It's now $23.99. You get it in silver. You get it in silver black. You get it in gunmetal and gold for all you Saudi Arabians out there. Keeping with e-cig 1 for 1 last deal from e-cig 1. Is you said to get plenty of deals? Is the QP design?
No, what about the Saudi Arabian bit?
Well, they like gold, do they not?
They do, yeah. They also like oil.
Well, there you go. Fucking bastards. Is QP designed Scion RDA kit. Was $89.99, the robbing bastards, but they've seen sense and dropped it to $48.99, which is about its price. That's a decent little RDA for you there.
Them drip tips look very thin, don't they?
Yeah, I'm just looking at them.
They are. That's why I don't like them. It's someone with the big, like juicy gums like me. It's not very.
Oh, the one that's on it looks a lot bigger, so are they not supposed to go on top of that?
It would still. The problem is, it's still got a flat top. It's still going to get hot, I reckon. Especially with the coils because the coils are going to sort of sit there. The top's going to be just above it. I think you need a bit of a thicker drip tip in there. I would get yourself something like an Ultim thick Ultim drip tip or something like that.
Yeah, but if it's compatible with drip tips, like I say, I think them drip tips go inside of that one.
Oh,
yeah,
right, so you can add a drip tip on
top. Yeah, it could be like a little top piece, but then again, you've got the clear one there on that one. So I don't really. It's actually a clear one. You can't really see it.
Yeah, that's clear one.
That one. Yeah, well, it's clearly a clear one.
That's invisible one.
But getting rid of e-cig one, we're going to go to Vaping 101.
Hey, Doug says exactly what we were saying there. He says that they aren't the full drip tip, they're the coloured tips to insert, so basically only half a drip tip.
There you go, folks.
Thanks,
if you want a coloured tip, get that one. Moving on to Vaping 101. What the fuck was that? Moving on to Jesus, Vaping 101 is selling the Innokin Zenith Pro MTL tank. Was $31.99. Now just a snippet at $17.99. The Zenith is a decent little tank.
Yeah, sure.
And keeping with the non-smoking day to suggest to all your smoking friends is the Innokin Scepter. Was $29.99, now just $17.99. It comes in black, blue, and Vogue grey, which I think is that one. Could very well be.
Vogue grey. I love it where they get these names from.
Yeah, Vogue. I think the blue one looks best. Yeah. But yeah, you can suggest that one to your smoking mates and say, "Oi, pack it in." So there you go, folks. That is the deals of the week. Thank you very much. Oh.
Well done, buddy. A little bit there. If you've got any spends out there to do it. Talking about things that have been sent out and stuff, you've had something nicely sent, haven't you?
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, vapors of all ages, you know how I love a pipe. Pipes do not come better than this. The Vape Smarter.
Very nice.
Look at that. Hand twizzled in wood, handcrafted in wood, a click fet MOSFET mech pipe, 18350, which goes in there. I've got the Aspire 9 tank on there, but how gorgeous is that?
Nice bit of a Gandalf mouthpiece as well. Looks lovely. I love the box as well.
The box, I tell you what, as a marketer, I love presentation. Presentation is quite important for me. And when you get something that comes in this, that is engraved with your logo, and just, well put together. You got your little pipe piece there, and all little bags for everything to go in. Just absolutely stunning. Comes with a little stand as well. I just absolutely love this. And I can't thank Matt Hardy, Stuart, and Alfie more. Can't thank them more. Just,
It's really nice. He does some really nice stuff. I like some of his, where you put your RDAs and your RTAs and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah, the stands.
The pipe that Vic got, that one with the face on it, with the lion.
The lion's face. You see, that was a bit too gaudy for me, but this is lovely. It's a bit understated. Yes, I know it's got a 35-inch pipe on it, but it's, it is.
He's going to be doing an OnlyFans.
And the fact that it's handcrafted in wood polished and finished off with a little paw print as well. And anyone who knows me knows I have a thing for dogs. Although it can get a bit rough. Yeah. But no, this
You heard it
is
first day, ladies and
absolutely-
gentlemen. Mr. B has a thing for dogs.
I've got 8 of them. I've got a pig. But
Thought that were a difficult birth.
oh yes, but no, I absolutely I can't tell you how much I love this. It feels lovely in the hand as well. I mean, these retail for about £280.
Oh no, nice. Really,
Give us a
really nice.
review.
And it's not a review; it's a thank you.
A thank
How
you
can someone
review.
send me this and me not say thank you? Especially with someone in Matt Hardy who arranged all this. And Matt Hardy's one of our biggest friends of the show.
Well, he is actually the fourth caster.
Exactly.
He's not been very well, poor lad, and it'd be nice to get him back on. He's due a stint. It'd be nice to get him on. Obviously, with the job that he does and stuff like that, it's very hard to pin him down. So, yeah, no, it'd be really nice to get him on. Yes, very nice, buddy. So we'll be waiting for your review of that. Your batteries aren't turned up yet, have they?
I've ordered some batteries from Fogstar, 18350s. This is not really a review piece because it's one of those things where a lot of reviewers do this. They get something that's handcrafted. And when you get something that's handcrafted, it is a piece of art. It's something that someone's taken time to do, but there's also little imperfections in there. And they point to them and go, oh, look at that imperfection. And that's not right. That's not how it should be done. So it's not a review as much, but I will be doing a full unveiling. I think is the best word for it.
All right, then we'll not call it a review. Then we'll just call it. I'm sure there'll be an unveiling then.
Show and tell.
There's a reason why I'm specifically not calling it a review, but I'm not going to go into that.
No, it's not a supermarket. You're just going to reveal it.
Yes. Yes.
Will there be a snipping of some sort of like?
There'll be snipping and nothing of that. There'll be snipping and nothing of that, I tell you.
Get a ribbon out.
No, I'll look forward to that, buddy. Benny,
I've got the ribbon.
You're over your 1,000 now, aren't you?
I am, yes. Thank you very much for giving me a little push as well. Much
Yeah, no,
appreciated.
it's really nice to see that you're over that. His actual channel is coming up now. So he's put the mixing show in there, but also he's coming up with his channel. Please get over there if you're not already subscribed to Benny. He's an absolute star and a really good mate of mine, and a very good reviewer as well. Very honest. But yeah, right.
Yeah, I've just got back into reviewing because we're doing. I ain't done radio for a little bit. I've sort of because we were doing 5-10 one, but I've stepped sort of. Jay's gone walkabout. So
yeah, the thing with that was a little bit for me. It were getting time to do it in between.
Yeah.
I really did enjoy it, and thank you very much again for everybody who supported. It's just getting time to do it.
Yeah, well, mine's gone the same because I don't have a lot of time, so I've had to take my Mondays back for a minute while I catch up on reviews.
Yeah,
It's what happens when you become famous.
Yeah,
You don't have time for anything.
Fucking hell, I wish.
yeah, but no, once you're working, and we're not too bad with the lockdown. And I did say I'd try it, and I'm really sorry that I'd let Jay down on it. He's a lovely, lovely bloke, and obviously I've not spoken to him for a little while, like yourself. I know he's stepped back a little bit from the sort of the vape scene. So, but if you are watching, buddy, I hope you're all good, and we'll hopefully have a catch up because he was a lovely bloke. I think the world of him, right?
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
bloke. I don't know if he's still doing the skins as well. Is he still doing them?
No, he stopped them. He stopped them before Christmas.
Oh, bloody hell.
What a
Stopped
shame.
everything.
Yeah,
Well, look on the bright side, folks. If you have got a skin, it's now limited edition.
Yeah, it's limited
Yep.
edition if you've got one now. So I'll tell you what we'll do now is we are getting up to the 1:45 markish. We'll have a little bit of Harley's tech report. Would that be easy, or do you want to do the other one?
Is there more than one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Harley's tech report.
So obviously with the Chinese New Year, there hasn't been that much around, has there, bro, for you to really do. So I'm sure we might have a couple of extra bits this week.
Well, no, not really. I have been a bit short on time today, so I did look, and there weren't that much. I didn't put as much effort into Instagram as I probably should have. So I've just used what I had last week and added one or two to it, or add one to it, I think. Here we go. We've got the Vape Alexa. It's
Why
a
have they called it the Alexa?
So you can get your Alexa to turn on every time someone says, "It's an Alexa."
Yeah.
What?
Do you realise there's about 300 homes right now gone, yes?
I think we called it Alexa so you can get confused. Alexa Vape. Oh shit, no, wrong one.
Hang on a minute. Is that air hole smiling? Has it got a curve in it? So does my eyesight.
It doesn't. It's either it's an optical illusion from the lighting. It does look ever so slightly curved, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it's about to say something.
Only comes in 3 colours, which is nice to see. Far too many companies, especially Smok are really bad at bringing out 99 million colours.
Got 99 colours, but black ain't one.
Single coiler, 24mm. What do you reckon to it, Benny?
I just need 2 little eyes on it, because then it would look like a little minion, wouldn't it?
It would. Can it come? That's what it is. It's going to be. There's going to be a limited edition version that's yellow with a couple of eyes on it.
Yeah.
Well, I like that deck.
Yeah,
That's like the Wasp deck.
Isn't it? Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very much like the Wasp deck.
So you'll be able
it quite confused me when I first looked at it. It took me a second to realise what it were, and then I realised that it's so.
Well, it's an RDA deck.
Your coiling rod, you can put your coiling rod in, can't you?
Yeah. Can you change the airflows on that then? Either take that little piece out or leave it in?
I bet you can. I reckon not. What I reckon it is, that's there to stop the liquid dripping through into the airflow, because that's the problem with the mongrel.
Well, it comes with a swank pin.
Right, it might come with a swank pin, but
that won't be to block it off, because they won't be able to swank on it, would they?
Oh, right, so it's just not to do with airflow. It's got to go through airflow then, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think you can change airflow. Like I said, that's the assembly of it. And so if you look at it, the airflow just runs straight through.
Yeah.
Side on.
And up underneath. Yeah, it'd be nice that. But it's a nice bit of flavour.
Next up, we've got the Seri by Vape, a free coiler.
Fuck you down. There's a bit of an Android fucking iOS thing going here, haven't you? Alexa and Seri.
That's going to be very warm.
What's it made out of?
Series coils.
But this is the only thing I could see. Like I said, I didn't have massive amount of time to look for more info. That's all I could see. And I thought, well, yeah, that's interesting.
Why would you want a 3-coiler?
Well, to be fair, I made a suicide mods into a 4-coil, a quad build. And that was I really, really enjoyed that. I got told off for doing it, but I really enjoyed doing it.
I know lots of people who have had stuff like that. I remember one coming out from Coil Art called a Rothmer or something like that, and that you could like put 6-7 coils in it.
But then what does it do on these triple? What do you call him? The one that went on that game show in America. What do they call him? Turtle Man? Forgot his name now.
Oh, you're on about Twisted.
Yeah, Twisted. He did his triple, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's BENNY Vape. He had the 3 triple coil thing.
Yeah. Some people like stuff like that. Me personally, it doesn't ring my bells, like, but you're gonna get some, like it says, you're gonna get some super huge cloudage off of that.
People we've all heard me bragging about what wattage I ate from what resistance. But I like that. Like I said, I can't remember which RD8 were, but I put quad coils in it. And reps came and went, just as I finished building it, went, what the fuck have you done? You're not supposed to do that. I said, my fucking RD, I'll do what the fuck I like with it, thanks.
You tell them.
Yeah, arseholes. But I just looked at him and said, well, why give me such a massive deck if you only want me to put 2 3mm coils in it? Fuck off.
That's what she said.
Exactly. But I wonder what size it is as well, because to fit, unless they're small inner diameters, it's got to be a fair sized deck.
It's got to be 30mm.
It's got to be a 30mm.
Has to be. And it's got to have some serious heat dispersion.
But it's nice to see something new coming out rather than the same reaction.
Yeah, it's different. You ain't sure, it's different. We're all sat here when we want something new. And when something new is, what's fucking point in that?
But going away from new shit onto shit that's already been done by another brand, this is UL's Voopoo thing that Voopoo did and now UL are doing.
Be real with pop real.
Yeah.
What do they mean by be real? Is vaping fake?
I don't particularly know. Okay.
I don't get that. It says weightless in hand.
It's English, isn't it? The unforgettable look, a unique touch.
Well, this is practically I just copied the Bassini Q. It won't surprise me if they're all made in the same factory.
Great.
Because it looks exactly the same, apart from the shape of the light on the front. So it's super light, super cheap. You're probably looking at £10 retail. To be fair, when I saved it, I didn't have much to go on it last week. I just kind of went, yeah, we'll have that in because we need it. We've also got Vaporesso stuff knocking about. This is from last week.
This
So
is
probably
really,
out there.
really nice, this.
There's two. There's the Gen 200, which is obviously the bigger mod, and then the ATS, which is the small pink one.
Really, really nice. The screen on it's beautiful.
Vaporesso, have you not noticed, Eden? Vaporesso have got this massive habit of going, it's 20% lighter. Every mod they bring out, it's 20%
yeah.
lighter.
Without the
Every
batteries
time.
in it.
Every single time. And they were bragging about the connection on this one, which I found funny.
3 bigger screws.
We had extra screw. It worked real good.
Hey, don't be racist with that accent.
Hey, I'm allowed. I can speak Mandarin.
Oh, come on, give us a demonstration. How do you say you're a twatty in Mandarin?
Mr. B.
You're a twatty man.
Mr. B.
B. Oh, he's a twat.
My favourite thing to tell people about Mandarin is pingua is apple, shoigua is fruit. Do you know what mango is?
What?
Mangua.
Mangua. Pingua. What's that? Apple. Mangua. Oh, is that a tortoise for it? By
I must admit, I am fluent in tangerine.
Yeah.
I'm
Just about fluid in Yorkshire.
Ladies, yeah, fluent, yeah, that's a language on its own, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing your Rochford giveaway. Don't forget, up in the corner, while you're watching the show all the way up till 12 o'clock tonight, if you want to get 15% off, you can do. Use 3 Men Vape, and that will get you 15% off. While we do the hand checks, as we've left that to the end, because Harley's been slowly just like collecting them. I think he has anyway, poor lad. I said, take a drink, mate. You've had loads to do tonight. Right, the key word is, I'm sure we all know it by now, is Rochford, and everything's working properly tonight. I actually connected Nightbot, which I didn't do last week. So yes, and also yours is on its way to you as well, Trevor. Right then, let's get that Rochford in there, people. And you've got a chance, and we'll draw it afterwards. So it is now hand check time.
It's that time, people. It's hand check time.
Big screen again. We're using big screen a lot more than we normally do.
Screen. Oh.
As Mr. B very rudely pointed out earlier, I didn't actually post uncheck today, so
Don't matter, mate.
we're just
Very rudely.
but some of you
That was
use
quite
your
nice for him, Harley, really, wasn't it?
some of you use your initiative and posted anyway. And this is Carl Woodford's very beautiful wood mod.
Now, is that one from Mr.
Anderson.
Anderson?
That's Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a Mr.
Yeah, it
Anderson
looks
one,
definitely look like
Is
Mr.
it a blue
Anderson's.
pill? Is it the blue pill, that one? If it's 21,700, they call it a blue pill. If it's red one, if it's 18,650.
I really do like that. Nicely made.
I haven't heard a lot from him for a while, Mr. Anderson.
No, I've not seen him around in chat. There's a few people, I don't know if you've noticed, off of shows that they used to be in all the time that just you haven't seen for a while.
I bet Vape
Yeah.
sent a Hitman.
Yeah.
Stop making mods.
Yeah, yeah.
Next up, we've got Craig Welsh. Work setup, Pulse V2 Lost Nano, Fantasy Orange, courtesy of Darth.
Congratulations also to Craig as well. I think he's on for a promotion as well, so congratulations to you as well, buddy.
Nice.
Congrats, Craig.
He's multilingual as well.
Is that all you were going to say?
Yeah, there's nothing else to really go to.
Darth's got 2 hand checks in this week because we ain't got many hand checks. It's the Nautilus GT on the Relux RX Gen 3 battery for days.
He is. He loves that GTX.
To be fair, you ain't got battery for days, have you? Because we're about to run out.
Unless he's had it in there for 3 days.
The battery's about to run out. That's Darth all of it. Battery for days, but just not on this one.
What gets me on that is you say it's done 7,717p, but then it says puffs underneath, so you need to tell you twice that it's a puff counter.
Yeah.
Puffs.
No, it's just probably just shouting words in.
And then we've got the M100 by Darth as well.
It's really nice, that M100. They sent me another one out as well, because obviously they've done the sponsorship with PSG.
That's it, yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be released on the 16th. So I've already done the review, so there'll be just a little bit of a look around it. So, but yeah, but do you think that's going to happen a little bit more, Benny? Yeah, companies are going to.
Yeah, of course they are. Well, it used to do with cigarettes, though, didn't it? You had John Player Special. You had, different
F1
cups, didn't you, that were done by them.
Well, they scrapped it completely, didn't they? Obviously, with all the smoking bans and things like that, they absolutely scrapped it because of that. But it would be nice.
Well, you have got them now, because he's Totally Wicked do Rugby League, do St Helens, do they do Burnley as well? Did they do Burnley or somewhere like that, is it?
No, Totally Wicked used to do the stand. They used to sponsor a stand.
Yeah.
The Totally Wicked Bob Lord stand.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Is
So
that
they have
still
a stand
there?
No, they got rid of the Totally Wicked. It's still the Bob Lord stand, but not Totally Wicked anymore. It's now It's now the Pretty Pants Bob Lord stand.
It's called the Pretty Pants.
No. No, totally shit Bob Lord stand for you.
So what is it? Right, can we just get what's it called now?
Bob Lord stand.
Oh, so it ain't called it. It's no sponsorship.
So
on
I'm
it
just
now.
saying. No, it's just a
Okay, that was
play on how
confusing me.
crap the stand is.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, you are going to get some that start doing it. Like say, Totally Wicked have done over that side. They've do a few. I think you see a few more on football are coming on with it as well. There's a few more teams that have been like Paris Saint-Germain.
Yep.
So.
Well, I think another thing would be nice is I know a lot of places you can't actually vape in the stadium.
You can't Turf Moor.
You can't vape.
Yeah.
Nope.
Now,
But they did it. What is it? They changed it at when Totally Wicked took the stand over at when they took it over at St Helens. You could then. That was the big thing that you could vape in the stand because it was Totally Wicked stand.
What they used to do at Turf Moor was you could vape anywhere but the family stand. But then they changed it so you couldn't vape anywhere inside the ground at all, which is daft.
So yeah, but to be fair, it's that thing that we come back to many a time. You'll always have that one knobhead puffing out massive clouds. And if you look at that on an health and safety perspective, one, you've got people that don't want to be stood behind you, but one, can't see, and two, fucking constantly covered in vape. And two, when they're vaping, on them cameras, they have to constantly be looking, is that a cloud? Is it a flare? Is it smoke?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
It is a bit of a pain in the arse in that sort of environment.
If you've got a vaping device that looks like a flare when you're breathing out,
No, yeah, but no, he's totally right. If you've sat there and you've got a big cloud chucking machine.
yeah, I think to be honest, I think what they should have done was limited it to something like a disposable or something.
Or a pod system, but nothing
He just endorsed disposables. He just endorsed disposables.
I've always said disposables have a place on the market.
See, what I was going to say when I started that is, when I used to run the pub, I always said to people, be responsible, mouth to lung. But again, on like a football ground level, how do you enforce what's mouth to lung, what's not? Sorry, that's too much vaping. You know what I mean? It is quite a big job for someone like that to deal with. So it's easier just to say, nah, fuck it off.
It is. Although most vapors understand don't blow clouds.
Yeah, like I said, you've always got one knob, haven't you?
You're going to get them anyway because they're not like us on here, are they? Do you know what I mean?
No,
it's just
true.
a normal person that they've picked up a smock alien with a TFV 18 on it and they're chugging
That's
away
the
on
thing,
it.
innit? That's
You know
the
what I mean?
thing.
They're no different. It's just what they've got to vape, and I'm not smoking anymore. So
We've only got 23 eligible users, so you're in for a good chance. If you've not yet, put Rochford in for your chance to win 2 bottles of it.
24.
You've got a couple of minutes before we do it. Yeah, you're always going to get them people who they did it they've relaxed it a little bit now because there's not people going in there doing it. They don't say anything to me. I always take a little mouth to lung device, and it's normally a double. You know when you normally take it in double, so there's nothing coming out. So they don't mind that. It's just when you get.
Yeah, what I thought they should do is sell those vaporless pens.
Yeah.
They should sell them in the ground. That would be fucking brilliant. Because that solves all the problem. You can still vape, but there's no vapor. It's just a vape. You still get your nicotine hit.
You still get people you still get people vaping. You've got these rhinos. People they don't say just say.
Yeah, that's rugby though. They don't do shit at rugby.
No, but I did when I went to Sheffield Arena to watch Madness, and people were vaping on floor. And no security came over. In fact, the band behind, I saw them coming on, and they were behind the screen, and they were all vaping as well.
I think when you're talking about rugby and stuff, rugby is so much more relaxed compared to football. I used to do event security, and doing a football match was totally different to doing a rugby match. Rugby match, you could pretty much sit down and put your feet up.
Yeah.
All the fans having a laugh together. Didn't matter who you supported, just having a laugh together. You couldn't do that in football.
Oh, no.
It's quite a lot more family orientated as well, rugby. In fact, you get quite a lot of families that it's their day out, isn't it? It's
it's like cricket, innit?
Yeah,
same thing, innit?
And I think we're overly cautious as well. I mean, we actively don't. If you go into a massive shopping centre like Meadow or a supermarket, you just don't vape. But I'm fairly sure if you walk around with a mouth-to-lung device and discreetly but casually vape, I doubt you'd get told off for it. You know what I mean?
You can't
it's
stealth
not illegal.
It's not the hardest thing in the world to stealth it.
Yeah.
I do it all over. If I'm on a train or wherever, I have, like I said, a mouth-to-lung device. I can take it in and I can do that double sort of take, and then it's you're not blowing anything out, so nobody can say how can they? Right.
I was just reading the thing. Richard Kidd has a question for Benny Vapes, but he doesn't say what the question is.
Just starting mixing journey, lol, as in just now.
Literally just
now.
now.
Come over to mixing show after this, and then we'll have a chat then.
Yeah, get yourselves all over to the mixing show. I am going to roll the Rochford giveaway, and so if you're out, you're out. Make sure people as well, while we do this, stick them thumbs up if you've not already done it. It does help with the analytics of the show. Look at me with big words. Right, we're going to roll it, and the winner is Lisa Simpson.
Oh, what a stunning winner.
Lisa Simpson's won it. You know what to do. Get in touch with Little Bro Vapes, and we will get some sent out to you. That's 2 wins in that household of it last month. They're going to be Rochford up for forever. You know what to do, Lisa. Right then, I think obviously Benny's got his show after that, so we're going to be finishing way on time so we can jump over onto his channel. So we're going to say our goodbyes. Harley, say your goodbye, brother.
Goodbye, people.
Oh, don't.
I am. What's he on about?
So make it long. He wants to finish on time. Let's make sure he doesn't.
I know, because it's Benny. We like Benny.
I've told him we're starting late. I've said we're starting late. So
yeah, fuck him. Get waiting. The Benny's link is in chat right now. Click it, go and like Benny. But I think a lot of you already do.
Yeah,
if you're watching on replay, don't forget to comment down below saying something like "Shut up, Mr. B." And I will read it out. It would be nice to be able to shut up Mr. B at least 5 times without me saying it. So if you want me to say anything to Mr. B, you write it in the comments and I have to read it. That's all I'm saying. Obviously, don't say something too nasty because I'm not reading something too bad. Bennett, I'll explain earlier. I do like you. You're a stand-up guy. You're a Yorkshire lad. What's not to like? I do like, love, and appreciate you. Aiden, I do like, love, and appreciate you too, sir. Sorry I worried you earlier. Rush your day. Mr. B, believe it or not, I do like, love, and appreciate you too, sir. I'm in a very appreciative mood, obviously. Chat, you've been delightful, as always. See you later, guys.
Over to the stunned looked Mr. B.
You know when you give your wife a bunch of flowers and she says...
I wonder where we were going with that then.
When you give your wife a bunch of flowers and she says, "What have you done?" That last comment from Harley made me sit and think, what the fuck does he want? But anyway, listen, folks, I've got a story. No, I haven't got a story this week. I'm not going to tell you a story. Leave a heart for Harley. Don't leave a heart for Harley. It is up to you.
Who's got a sour taste in the mouth today?
Benny, it's been wonderful you being here. No, I promised I wouldn't give a story, all right? Because I thought you weren't coming back. Benny, it's been lovely having you here, mate. I love having you here.
Thank you.
It's a nice, chill. In fact, you're one of the very few Yorkshire people I class as a friend. It's rare.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Fuck you.
Well, you're the only Derbyshire person I class as a friend. Aiden.
Fuck you.
Aiden, love being here, man.
Big love, brother. Over to Benny Vapes. Say your goodbyes, brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me on.
You're setting OBS up now, aren't you?
No, I was just replying to Richard Kidd while we were talking. Yes, you can put it in the freezer, not a problem. Just put it in freezer and leave it till you're ready.
You're
to
leaving
go.
a minute going, hey guys, you're right. So earlier I was talking about, yeah, I know it's cracking.
Yeah, I could do Joel, I've got one on there and I just talk on here. Welcome to the UK Liquid Mix. Sorry, boys. Yeah, no, thank you very much for having us on. Much appreciated. It's always nice to come back to the first show that I was ever on. It's nice to. It feels like a little bit like home.
It is,
and like I say, this is where I get all my ideas for my show from. Where else am I going to get them from? Do you know what I mean? You always got to get them from somewhere.
Yeah,
So thank you very much, Ali, Mr. B, and Aidan. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, and big love.
Benny Vapes Hands, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you do get over to Benny's show straight away after this. And if you aren't subscribed, make sure you are subscribed because he's an absolute corking bloke. From the minute I met him, we've been friends, and I can't wait to spend a little bit of time with him at the expo. Big love to everybody who's joined us in chat. You make the show. Big love to the Spanners as well for looking after us and making sure that we are safe. Big love to everybody. Make sure you join us. And next week, I think we might have Jave live Vape and Chill on next week. I'm not quite sure.
Jave live Vape and Chill.
Live Vape and Chill. Yeah, Jay from the Sav show.
I haven't seen him for a while.
No, he's not been around in the vape scene, but I did send him a message, so we may see him next week. We may not as well, but we may see him next week. Big love to you all.
When you started with Jay, then I thought you were saying Hayes. He's saying Hayes. Jave live, Jave. Fuck.
Big love to you all. Look after yourselves, and we'll see you same bat channel, same bat time. And don't forget to join us tomorrow night on the UK Vape Show. Good night.
We're the only one. Why would they put themselves through that kind of thing? You know when people say the face that only a mother can love? Yeah, I didn't get that, Tom. Even my mum didn't like my face. And even then, dog went fuck.